Job got to the end of his days, after some 36, 38 chapters or so of hearing about what he's not, how he's failed in this way, how he's done the wrong thing in this situation. Finally, God comes and speaks. What always strikes me about the story of Job is that nobody, not Job's 3 friends, not Job's wife, not Job himself, nobody went to the Lord. They said good, kind sounding religious things about him. Yes, indeed, you are right, Elihu. God does not like sin. But who's asked God? What is our prayer time like as we patiently wait for the Lord? What is our devotion time like as we patiently wait? Are we seeking his voice to hear from him, that he will move us from where we are to where he would have us to be? Wait patiently on the Lord. God showed his purpose, how he's compassionate and merciful. Be patient until the coming of the Lord. Be encouraged this morning. God has not forgotten about you. It's been a long time. It's been 40 years. It's been 30 years. It's been 2 weeks. There's hurt. There's rejection. There's questions or speculation. And God says, wait. Your strength is coming. Wait. Your healing is coming. Wait. Your next thing is coming. Wait. I'm coming for you. Friday, as I go to my seat. Friday, I was at Home Depot getting the things for the baptismal pool. And I met a man named Scott. Of all the people who worked at Home Depot, I went straight to Scott. I said, Scott, I'm looking for, I forget what I was looking for, some molding or something like this. And he said, what do you need it for? I showed him the picture of the baptismal pool we were trying to work on. He says, oh, you're a Christian. And wouldn't you know, we started talking right there in Home Depot about the goodness of the Lord. And Scott and I started sharing about how good God is. He started telling me about different things that had happened in his life. I started sharing with him things that had happened in my life, how God had been good. And I said, Scott, tell me something. What have you seen God do? Have you ever had to wait on the Lord? He says, oh, brother, let me tell you. He said, my son, as I stand before you, he says, I'm a father of a son, severe case of Down syndrome. He said, would you believe that when my son was born, he was born with 4 holes in his heart? Right there in aisle 6. Start talking about the goodness of the Lord. Tears in his eyes, he started telling me about how the doctors told him to go to this place and do this thing and get this advice and get this understanding and get this test. They told him what they were going to do, what their plan was, what their diagnosis was, and how things were going to go. And he says, we're not going to do any of that. I'm going to call on the Lord. I'm going to wait on the Lord. The doctor says, oh, you're one of those. And he says, yeah, I believe my healing. I believe my strength. I believe my wisdom comes from the Lord. I know we have some doctors right here in the room. We love doctors. We need doctors. But there's nothing like we get from the wisdom that comes from the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Scott said, I went back to the doctor.